Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to talk about a force within you that is so powerful, so creative, that it has the potential to shape not only your body, but your entire reality. It is your life force energy, and how you use it determines the trajectory of your life. Every ancient wisdom, every great teaching, every advanced understanding of human potential points to one undeniable truth: your energy is your power. And if you are habitually wasting this power, draining it through unconscious habits, you are cutting yourself off from a higher state of being. You see, every drop of your seed carries the essence of creation. It's not just a biological function, it's a reservoir of life force. When you carelessly release it, you weaken your ability to focus, to manifest, to create the future you desire. Science has shown that your sperm contains essential nutrients, zinc, magnesium, vital proteins, elements that your body can use to rebuild you rather than deplete you. But here's the deeper truth. It's not just about biology. It's about energy. Every time you engage in compulsive release, you're training your brain to seek short-term pleasure instead of long-term growth. You're wiring yourself for instant gratification, for distraction, for weakness. What if instead you harness that energy? What if you redirected it into your mind, your goals, your personal transformation? When you stop wasting your seed, you begin to cultivate powerful energy within you, an energy that fuels your creativity, your confidence, your discipline. If you've ever felt tired, unfocused, or uninspired, ask yourself, where's my energy going? Because the moment you take control of it, the moment you decide to channel it into something greater, that's the moment your life begins to change. The choice is yours. You can continue to leak your power, or you can reclaim it and step into the strongest version of yourself. Your sperm is not just fluid, it is concentrated life force energy. Your sperm is not just fluid, it is concentrated life force energy. It is the essence of creation, the raw material from which life itself emerges. It holds within it the potential of generations, carrying the blueprint of intelligence, strength, and evolution. Science tells us that each drop contains millions of possibilities, but beyond science there is something even more profound. It is not just about reproduction, it is about energy. A force that can either be squandered or cultivated. When you release this energy carelessly, you are not just losing a substance, you are losing focus, you are losing discipline, you are weakening the very force that drives ambition, creativity, and power. Ancient cultures understood this. They knew that this energy, when preserved and redirected, fuels higher consciousness, greater strength, and deeper wisdom. It is the same energy that fuels the great minds, the visionaries, the leaders who shape history. But today we live in a world of distractions, a world that encourages indulgence over mastery. Every time you give in to momentary pleasure, you are trading long-term power for short-lived satisfaction. You are leaking the energy that could be used to build, to create, to transform. Look around you. So many people feel tired, unmotivated, uninspired. They wonder why they lack drive, why they feel lost, why they can't seem to break free from mediocrity. But the answer is simple. They are wasting the very essence that makes them strong. They are draining their own life force without even realizing it. Imagine if you took that energy back. Imagine if you held on to it, cultivated it, and channeled it towards something greater. Your mind would sharpen, your confidence would rise, your body would grow stronger, your presence would carry a different frequency, one of power, one of certainty, one of unstoppable momentum. Because when you stop leaking your energy, you start commanding your reality, and when you start commanding your reality, you step into the highest version of yourself. Every release drains essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and proteins from your body. These are not just ordinary substances. They are the building blocks of strength, vitality, and mental clarity. Zinc is crucial for testosterone production, the very hormone that drives confidence, energy, and masculinity. Magnesium is responsible for calming the nervous system, improving sleep, and enhancing muscle function. Proteins are the foundation of growth, repair, and endurance. Yet every time you release your seed unnecessarily, you are depleting these vital elements. You are robbing your body of the resources it needs to operate at its highest level. You wonder why you feel exhausted. You wonder why your motivation fades. You wonder why your body feels weaker, your mind less sharp, your spirit less driven. It is because you are draining the very nutrients that fuel your power. Your body works hard to create this life force, investing energy and resources into producing it, but instead of using that energy to build yourself up, you release it for fleeting pleasure. You trade long-term strength for short-term relief, and every time you do, you tell your body that your energy is disposable, but it is not. It is sacred. It is meant to be cultivated, not wasted. When you retain it, something shifts. Your body begins to reabsorb these powerful nutrients, using them to make you stronger, sharper, more focused. Your testosterone levels rise, fueling confidence and determination. Your energy becomes more stable, no longer subject to the crashes that come from depletion. Your mind becomes clearer, your emotions more balanced, your willpower unshakable. This is not just about biology. This is about mastery over your body, your mind, and your destiny. Because when you stop draining yourself, you start rebuilding yourself. And when you start rebuilding yourself, you step into a power most people will never experience. Unconscious habits like compulsive masturbation weaken your mental and physical energy. You may not notice it at first. It feels harmless, a quick escape, a moment of pleasure. But over time, it drains you in ways you don't even realize. Your body wasn't designed to release energy constantly without purpose. Every time you indulge in this habit, you are depleting your strength. You are sending signals to your brain that pleasure is more important than progress, that comfort is more valuable than growth, and that temporary release is worth more than long-term success. Your mind becomes foggy, your motivation starts to fade, your drive to achieve, to push, to excel slowly weakens. You feel tired even after a full night's sleep. You struggle to focus, to stay disciplined, to follow through on your goals. The energy you once had, the fire that burned within you, starts to dim. It's not just a coincidence, it's a direct result of your actions. Compulsive habits wire your brain for addiction. They trap you in cycles of instant gratification, making it harder to break free. The more you give in, the weaker you become, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. Your willpower suffers, your confidence erodes. Your ability to face challenges with strength and determination starts to disappear. And soon you find yourself stuck, wondering why you lack the energy, the drive, the hunger for more. But it's not because life is against you. It's because you have been giving away your power, one unconscious act at a time. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine taking that energy back. Imagine breaking the habit and using that power to fuel your mind, your body, your purpose. The moment you stop draining yourself, your strength begins to return. Your mind sharpens, your focus intensifies, your body recharges. You start feeling alive again. Because when you stop wasting your energy, you start reclaiming your life. Your brain gets rewired for short-term pleasure instead of long-term success. And it happens so subtly that you don't even notice it. Every time you seek quick pleasure, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of reward. It feels good, so you do it again and again. But what you don't realize is that each time you indulge, you are reinforcing a pattern that prioritizes instant gratification over discipline, a pattern that makes you crave comfort instead of challenge, a pattern that makes short-term pleasure seem more important than long-term growth. Over time, your brain changes, your ability to focus weakens, your motivation starts to fade, your drive to achieve, to push through discomfort, to delay gratification begins to disappear. You tell yourself you'll work on your goals later. You'll get serious about your dreams tomorrow. You'll change eventually, but the truth is your brain is no longer wired for patience, for persistence, for mastery. It's wired for immediate escape, for the easy way out, for the quick hit of dopamine that gives you a moment of relief but leaves you emptier than before, and so you stay stuck. You wonder why you lack the fire you once had, why your attention span is shrinking, why simple tasks feel harder. It's because your brain is losing its ability to handle challenge, to resist temptation, to stay focused on what truly matters. But this doesn't have to be your reality. Your brain can change. It can rewire itself just as easily as it was programmed for short-term pleasure. The moment you break free from the cycle, your neural pathways start to shift. Your focus returns, your discipline strengthens, your ability to push through discomfort grows. And suddenly what once felt impossible, deep work, patience, long-term vision, becomes natural again. Because when you stop chasing cheap dopamine, you start reclaiming your mind. And when you reclaim your mind, you reclaim your destiny. Holding and redirecting your energy strengthens focus, willpower, and discipline. This is not just an idea, it is a fundamental law of nature. Energy, when conserved, becomes power. And power, when directed, creates transformation. Every time you hold on to your life force instead of wasting it, you are storing something profound, something that fuels not just your body, but your mind, your emotions, your entire being. That energy, once trapped in fleeting pleasure, can now be used to sharpen your focus, to strengthen your willpower, to build the discipline that separates the average from the extraordinary. You begin to notice the change. Your mind, once scattered, starts to clear. Your thoughts become sharper. Your ability to concentrate deepens. You no longer feel restless, distracted, or drained. Instead, you feel steady, grounded, unshakable, because when you hold on to your energy, you are no longer a slave to impulse. You are no longer controlled by urges that pull you away from your purpose. You reclaim your ability to choose, to delay gratification, to stay committed to what truly matters. And that is the foundation of greatness. Look at the most successful people in history, the greatest thinkers, the strongest leaders, the most disciplined warriors. They did not waste their energy, they harnessed it. They understood that mastery over self is the key to mastery over life. And you have that same ability. When you stop leaking your power, you begin to radiate a different kind of energy. People feel it. They sense your presence, your strength, your clarity, because you are no longer scattered. You are no longer easily swayed by distractions. You move with purpose. You act with intention, and most importantly, you are in control. Your mind obeys you, your body serves you, your energy fuels you. This is what happens when you stop giving away your power and start directing it towards something higher. You don't just exist, you evolve, you rise, you become unstoppable. Energy that is not wasted can be used to enhance creativity and intelligence. Every great invention, every masterpiece, every breakthrough in human history was fueled by energy that was directed, not drained. The mind is like a powerful engine, but it needs fuel to operate at its highest potential. When you waste your life force, you are depleting the very substance that drives innovation, deep thinking, and genius. Your brain thrives on energy. It requires focus, clarity, and a steady flow of life force to generate new ideas, to see patterns others cannot, to unlock levels of intelligence most people never access. But when you indulge in empty pleasure, you are diverting that energy away from creativity and higher thought. You are weakening the very circuits in your brain that are responsible for imagination, problem solving, and deep concentration. And so you find yourself struggling to think clearly, struggling to find motivation, struggling to tap into your full potential, not because you lack intelligence, not because you lack talent, but because your energy is scattered instead of harnessed. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine taking that same energy and directing it towards something meaningful. Instead of wasting it, you channel it into art, music, writing, business, or innovation. Instead of seeking quick pleasure, you train your mind to focus on deep work. Instead of escaping into distractions, you immerse yourself in learning, in discovery, and growth. And then something incredible happens. Your brain becomes sharper. Your thoughts become more profound. Your creativity begins to flow effortlessly, as if ideas are being downloaded directly into your mind. You start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You begin solving problems with ease, thinking in ways that surprise even yourself. Your intelligence expands not because you are forcing it, but because you are allowing it to flourish. This is what happens when you stop draining yourself, when you stop throwing away the very fuel that powers your mind. You become more than just a person who exists. You become a creator, a thinker, a force of intelligence and innovation. Because energy, when preserved and directed, turns ordinary minds into extraordinary ones. Many spiritual traditions teach that preserving your seed enhances spiritual growth. This knowledge is ancient, passed down by sages, monks, and mystics who understood the deeper nature of energy. They knew that the creative force within you is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is the same energy that gives birth to life, that fuels transformation, that connects you to something greater than yourself. When you waste it, you weaken not only your body, but your spirit. You scatter the very force that could elevate your consciousness, expand your awareness, and bring you closer to enlightenment. Every great spiritual path speaks of discipline, of self-mastery, of the power of inner stillness. The yogis of India practiced brahmacharya, a path of conserving energy, to cultivate higher states of being. The Taoist masters of China believed in Jing energy, the essence of vitality that must be protected to achieve longevity and wisdom. The great warriors and monks of Japan embraced Seishin Tanaren, the refinement of spirit through control over one's desires. Even the ancient Egyptian priests understood that life force, when retained, awakens hidden powers within. Why did they all teach this? Because they understood that the body is a sacred vessel, and its energy must be used wisely. That when you hold on to your seed, something powerful happens within you. Your mind becomes clearer, your intuition sharpens, your presence deepens. You begin to radiate a different kind of energy, one that others can feel but cannot explain. It is the energy of mastery, of wisdom, of a mind no longer controlled by fleeting desires but guided by higher purpose. And as you walk this path, you begin to experience something profound, a connection to yourself like never before, a strength that is not just physical but spiritual, a sense of clarity, of peace, of alignment with the universe. Because when you stop wasting your seed, you begin to elevate. You rise above distractions, you rise above weakness. You rise into a state of higher awareness where your energy is no longer scattered but focused. And in that focus, you unlock the deepest truths of who you are. Excessive masturbation can lead to fatigue, low motivation, and decreased testosterone. At first, it may seem harmless, a quick escape, a way to relieve stress, a habit that feels natural. But over time, something starts to change. You begin to feel drained even after a full night's sleep. Your energy is low, your body feels weak, and your mind struggles to stay sharp. Tasks that once excited you now feel like burdens. Your motivation starts to slip away. The fire that once drove you to achieve, to push forward, to take action starts to dim. You feel stuck, unmotivated, and unable to break free from cycles of procrastination. And beneath it all, your testosterone levels begin to drop. Testosterone is the key hormone of strength, confidence, and drive. It fuels your ambition, your focus. It gives you the edge, the raw energy that makes you feel powerful, assertive, and in control. But when you overindulge in pleasure, your body no longer operates at its peak. Your testosterone declines, your muscle strength weakens, your endurance fades, your mental clarity becomes clouded, and soon you wonder why you no longer feel like the person you used to be, why your energy is inconsistent, why your mind lacks discipline, why you feel like you're constantly running on empty. The truth is, your body is giving you signals. It is telling you that you are depleting the very force that keeps you strong, that you are trading long-term vitality for short-term relief. But the good news is, you can reverse it. You can take back your energy. You can rebuild your strength. You can restore your testosterone levels and reignite your motivation. All it takes is discipline. All it takes is awareness. All it takes is the decision to stop draining yourself and start reclaiming your power. Because the moment you do, you will feel the shift. Your energy will rise. Your focus will return. Your body will grow stronger. And you will step into the highest version of yourself, full of life, full of purpose, and full of unstoppable momentum. Your body is a highly advanced system. Misusing its energy limits your potential. Every function, every movement, every thought requires energy, and this energy is not infinite. It must be managed, directed, and used with intention. But when you misuse it, when you waste it on habits that bring no real benefit, you weaken the system. You slow down your own progress. You limit what you could become. Think of a high-performance engine. If you put in low-quality fuel, if you let it overheat, if you push it too hard without maintenance, it will break down. Your body and mind are no different. Every time you drain your energy for temporary pleasure, you are taking away from something greater. You are stealing from your strength, from your creativity, from your ability to think clearly, to act decisively, to push beyond your limits. You wonder why you feel tired, why your motivation fades, why your body feels sluggish, your mind foggy, your spirit dull. It is because your energy is being used for the wrong things. You are diverting power away from growth, success, and transformation. But you were never meant to live like this. Your body is designed for greatness. It is built to adapt, to evolve, to reach higher levels of performance and awareness. But that only happens when you use your energy wisely, when you direct it toward building yourself rather than depleting yourself. When you stop seeing your energy as something to waste and start seeing it as your greatest resource, because when you do, everything changes. Your strength returns, your focus sharpens, your confidence rises. You no longer feel trapped in cycles of exhaustion and regret. You wake up with power, with purpose, with a clear mind and a strong body, because you are no longer fighting against yourself. You are working with yourself. And that is when your true potential begins to unfold. That is when you start operating at the highest level. That is when you become unstoppable. By mastering your energy, you gain control over your destiny and unlock higher states of being. Everything in your life is a reflection of how you manage your energy, your focus, your emotions, your thoughts. Your ability to create, to grow, to evolve depends on the energy you cultivate within. But most people leak their energy without even realizing it. They give it away to distractions, to negative emotions, to fleeting pleasures that leave them empty instead of fulfilled. And as a result, they feel lost, drained, unmotivated, disconnected from their true power. But the moment you take control of your energy, everything shifts. You no longer move through life unconsciously. You no longer waste your strength on things that do not serve you. Instead, you harness your power. You direct it toward creation, toward mastery, toward becoming the highest version of yourself. Your mind becomes clearer. Your willpower becomes stronger. Your presence becomes magnetic. You start to see the patterns of life more clearly. You begin to understand your own potential at a deeper level, because you are no longer reacting. You are controlled. You are controlled. You are leading your own mind. And when you do this, you rise. You step into a new state of being, one where you are no longer a prisoner of your past habits, one where you are no longer trapped by doubt, by weakness, by hesitation. You become the master of your own destiny, the architect of your own future. And with each passing day, you elevate. Your thoughts become more powerful. Your actions become more purposeful. Your life becomes a reflection of the energy you have cultivated within, because the greatest transformations do not come from the outside. They come from within. And the moment you choose to master your energy, you awaken a force inside you that has always been there. A force that can create, a force that can transform, a force that can take you beyond what you ever thought possible. And so, the choice is yours. You can continue letting your energy slip away, living at a fraction of your true potential, or you can take control right now. You can decide to harness your power, to rise above distraction, to direct your energy towards something greater, because when you do, you will feel the shift. You will see it in your focus, in your confidence, in the way you move through life with clarity, purpose, and strength. This is not just about self-control. It is about transformation. It is about unlocking the version of yourself that is waiting beneath the surface, the version that is disciplined, the version that is unstoppable, the version that is fully alive. Master your energy and you will master your destiny.